Well, everything in the world has changed so quickly, but in the midst of all the madness, you still need some peace. Growth coach LaShonda Lee has tips on how to deal with the worry and find some balance. How do we focus on the present and identify exactly what's out of our control?
When we look at where we are today, so much has been taken away from us. Our ability to go to and fro, our children's ability to be able to go to school, just so many things that have been taken away from us. And the last thing that we do not want to be taken away from us is our mindset. And so I really want to just share with you, how not to allow worry to consume you, because if worry begins to consume you, it's going to take over every other facet of your life. And what I have found, Bill, is that most times worry is just caused by overthinking. When a person's mind is filled with so many thoughts that they don't know what to do next or how to handle the situation, it brings on this paralysis, it brings on this fear, and then eventually it brings on the worry.
How do we work to pinpoint exactly what that is in our situation that we can't control?
The what ifs are literally those red flags. What if I can't do this? What if things go wrong? What if something happens? What if? When you get to that space of the what ifs, that's when you know that you are worrying. You're in that place of worry. And what's so interesting is that one of the most surprising facts about worry that people don't know is that over 90% of the things that we worry about will never actually happen. And for the things that do, they are not as bad as you think they may be.
How do we focus more on these things we have a tangible control of in our life?
The first thing that you want to do is focus on the present and identify the situations that are out of your control. Your worries often exist in the future. However, your solutions and your opportunities can only be found in the present moment. And so therefore, identify the exact situation that is totally out of your control. And when you identify the problem, it opens up the door for you to come up with the solution. Once you identify what's out of your control, there's no need to worry about that, because that's the part you can't change. The second thing I say, distract and to turn your attention to what you can control. Turn your attention elsewhere. Maybe towards your family, maybe towards work, maybe towards future things that you want to do, and give time and energy to what you can control in the situation. For example, Bill, none of us can control the weather. However, we control if we will properly dress for it. And so distract from the worry and turn your attention to what you can control. And the last thing I tell people is create action steps to improve the situation. So now that you've determined what is within your control, create some action steps to improve the situation, and you will find that the worry has disappeared and now you're more focused on the solution.
I often find myself worrying about the future and being anxious about that times, but she said focus on the present has really helped me focus again right now and not worrying about so much what's in the future.